Just narrate, okay. Cool. Alright. So, cold open. Fade in. Interior study room, nighttime. Jeff, Annie, Shirley, Pierce, Troy, Abbott, and Britta are seated around the table. All wear party hats. And some have noisemakers. There's a cake on the table in front of Troy.
To you.
Woo!
Well, that was weird. Why did we only sing the last two words? What happened to the happy birthday part?
You know Troy's a Jehovah's Witness. He doesn't celebrate birthdays.
Annie and I did our best to keep the language on the cake compliant.
Hello during a random dessert, the month and day of which coincide numerically with your expulsion from a uterus. You guys, I never cry, but...
All right, happy expulsion, Troy, but after cake, we cram for realsies. Guys, finals are coming up.
Yeah, this group is starting to use special occasions to avoid studying. I mean, last week we had fondue and played Boggle because Shirley's niece took her first bath.
With bubbles.
Thank you. It's a milestone.
Funny, because last week was my birthday and nobody noticed and nobody cared.
Everyone goes quiet and exchange guilty looks. Then...
Pierce, you don't remember the huge party we threw? We need to talk about those painkillers you're taking, because I don't think you're remembering anything.
Yeah, painkillers and iron nutrition.
Not huge
Partying all night. It was the best.
So much fun.
Gotcha! Of course I remember my birthday. What a party.
Everyone sighs, relieved, and gives Jeff a look of gratitude.
Yeah, you still owe me for the keg deposit.
Oh, you think I don't know that?
Troy.
Troy looks at her and nods, recognizing he went too far.
Troy.
Troy's break into a huge grin and gives Jeff a thumbs up. End of cold open. And code 2.
Give me some rope, time in a dream. Give me the hope to run out of steam. Somebody said it could be here. We can be roped up, tied up, dead in a year. I can't count the reasons I should stay. One by one, they all just fade away.
Act 1. Fading into interior study room moments later. Troy opens a gift from Abbott.
Kick puncher Detroit? No way! This is sold out everywhere!
Not everywhere. I got a cousin in Detroit. They're not crazy about it up there.
This is how you turn 20. Thanks!
Meanwhile, Pierce starts attempting to cut the cake.
There's strawberries under there.
Here, let me help you with that.
I broke my legs, not my gender.
Shirley backs off as Pierce starts mangling the cake.
While we're watching this unfold, some birthday facts to enjoy. Troy's birthday is tomorrow, December 4th. Also born that day, Tyra Banks, Marissa Tomei, and French cinematographer Claude Renoir.
Yes! Jackpot!
On the Chinese calendar, Troy's a horse, like me, purposeful, self-defense, and gregarious.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm a snake. I remember because I'm determined, self-possessed, and mendacious.
Pierce, what is this? What are you doing? Explain yourself.
Pierce has destroyed the cake beyond recognition.
Who made this garbage cake anyway?
A cake maker. At a cake store.
Well, he did it wrong.
Troy, we're 1990. We're horses.
I was born in 89.
Then you were born 21 years ago.
Which makes me 20, because everyone is 10 for 2 years. Because 5th grade is really hard for everyone. Mom, how many lives have I been living?
Troy, do you realize at midnight you are turning 21? As in the legal drinking age?
Whoa!
Okay, this party just became unacceptable. We're going out.
Yep.
But you guys were just complaining about us having too many parties.
Too many lame ones. This is real.
But what makes it real?
Shirley, think of it as Troy taking his first bath, only the bubbles are his manhood.
Yes, I want to bathe in manhood.
Oh.
They realize how gross it is.
I'm taking it to L Street.
Ugh, you mean Douche Street?
Oh, of course you hate cool bars. I don't suppose you've ever been to L Street?
No, but I've also never been to Beirut. But I'm sure I will go one day because I hear they have lots of important cultural,
It's my birthday.
unlike L Street, which is douchey.
Alright, let's hear your great suggestions.
The Red Door.
Oh yeah, the Red Door. The Red Hipster.
Not hipster. Hipsters haven't discovered it yet. It's underground.
Why don't we go somewhere fun, like Pegler Pablo's? They serve virgin mudslides.
Those are milkshakes, Shirley.
You guys, all you think about is yourselves. Think about me. I'm 19. I can't get into bars.
Well,
Yeah.
They'll bring you a mudslide.
Well, have
Everyone
fun.
shrugs and begins to leave. And when they hear that, guilty, they all stop and turn back around.
Fine. I'll get Annie an ID.
A fake ID?
It will be real. It just won't be yours. And I will see you at the Red Door.
nice try. We're not going to Red Poet Society.
Well, we're not going to Douche Street either.
Fine. Count of 3, name the least offensive bar you've ever been to. 1, 2, 3.
Flanagan's Hole.
Done. Troy, are you riding with me?
Do you even have to ask?
Pierce, do you want to ride in my van?
I'm not disabled. I don't need people helping me to do normal things and doting all over me. Why don't you just leave?
Fine by me.
They have all left.
Okay, I'll beat you there.
Interior of the Shirley's minivan later. Shirley drives, Britta, Danny in the passenger seat, and Annie is in the back, studying a fake ID.
I don't think this girl looks very much like me.
Come on, she's a white brunette.
So is Anne Hathaway.
Go on.
What's your friend doing with a stack of other people's IDs anyway?
I don't know. Sometimes people sell their ID when they're leaving the state and need cash.
She's a drifter, a floater, an urchin. Caroline Decker from Corpus Christi, Texas. Texas? Do I need an accent?
You don't need an accent.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Caroline Decker.
Please don't do that.
I guarantee.
That's Cajun.
Cajun.
I should research Corpus Christi.
Annie, relax.
I'm not a relaxed person, Britta. I think ahead. I prepare. I don't improvise my life like Caroline Decker, who probably has really bad credit and an unfinished mermaid tattoo.
Britta's phone rings. She picks it up. Split screen with interior of Jeff's car continues. Jeff is driving, Troy is in the passenger seat, and Abbott is in the back.
What?
Flanagan's Hole is closed. That's not I'm not being clever. I mean it's out of business.
Well, that's what they get for trying to please everyone. So now what?
Well, there's the place on 3rd and Water. It's fun, divey, but not staph infection divey. It's either got a gross name or an ironically fancy one. Possibly both.
Oh, the ballroom. Good. Go to 3rd and Water.
Wait, what? That wasn't the deal.
Shirley's pushing back.
Oh, why? Because they don't have enough plastic menus and milkshakes?
Why? Because they don't have enough.
Don't repeat that, you goon. Jeez. Look, just the women are your problem, and the men are going to the ballroom. And now I guess I am being clever.
As Jeff hangs up, the guy takes over the whole screen.
So plastic menus are bad? See, this is the kind of stuff I need to learn. Like, plastic menus seem like a great idea to me. For when you spill something on them and then your mom says, Troy, you're ruining Fuddruckers for everyone.
Troy, you're entering the next chapter of your life. Sadly, it's the final chapter, but it's also the longest, and if you play it right, the best. You and I, we're just two guys now. Peers. Equals.
So awesome. Maybe later you let me drive your car?
No way.
Exterior of the bar entrance. Later, the boys approach the bar entrance. The outside is flooded with blue light, but inside is dark.
Hello, former enemy.
The bouncer takes his card.
He's 21 at midnight. Cool?
Yeah, happy birthday.
Meanwhile, the girls follow closely behind.
I don't like this place.
You've made that very clear, Shirley. Oy vey.
Caroline Decker from Corpus Christi.
Annie, you don't need an accent.
If my ID says Texas, they'll be suspicious.
No, they're not going to question your ID because you're a hot girl. We're good for business. The hotter you are, the more they'll risk the fine.
Annie quickly nods and walks up to the bouncer. She holds out her ID.
Howdy.
All right.
The bouncer waves her in. He doesn't care. Annie, pleasantly surprised at this, almost bounces through the door. Bria follows on her heels.
Whoa.
Bria holds up her ID and he takes it. He squints at it, inspecting it very carefully. He waves an ultraviolet light over it. After a moment, he studies her before finally handing it back over.
Can't be too careful.
I understand.
Finally, Shirley slowly enters. Upon seeing her, the bouncer lights up.
Hey, Shirley, welcome back.
She pulls him in by his shirt.
You don't know me.
Okay.
You don't know.
She walks in. Fade out. End of Act 1. Act 2, fade in into an interior bar moments later. Jeff, Brita, Annie, Troy, Abbott, and Shirley sit in a booth. Jeff and Brita each have cocktails. There are Polaroids of drunk patrons on the walls everywhere.
This place is alright.
Yeah, that's okay.
These pictures must be of all the regulars. You think someday I can make it up to this wall?
I don't say this often, Troy, but dream a little smaller.
Shirley glances at the photos stapled to the wall and does a double take when she sees one of the Polaroids, which depicts a shit-faced Shirley holding 2 beers, looking corpse-like.
Can I get you guys anything?
Oh, I'm okay.
Another Macallan. Neat.
Vodka neat, 4 olives.
I'm waiting till midnight.
Aww.
Sweetie?
Annie freezes, staring up at the waitress. Then,
Water?
Oh, where's that accent from?
Corpus Christi, Texas. 78418.
What are you doing here in town?
Not much, I reckon. Just drifting, floating, spinning in the wind. General waywardness.
Alrighty.
the bartender walks away.
Annie, you're in the bar. You don't have to be from Texas anymore.
I don't know how it works. I'm not a barfly, Britta.
They have asteroids. Scooch out.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go take a little look around.
Do.
Annie, don't accept any drinks.
Or invitations to the bathroom.
Annie nods and walks away.
So, what are you going to order for your first legal drink?
What should I get?
Whatever you want.
No wrong answers.
I like beer.
Don't order beer.
You've had beer.
What should I get?
Well, what do you think you might like? It's your world now.
Follow your heart.
My uncle Carl played a big role in my life. Taught me how to throw a football. He passed away this year. His favorite drink was a 7 and 7.
Don't
That's an
order that.
awful drink.
You're better than that.
Horrible. A high school drink for girls.
Interior bar moments later. Annie approaches the bar.
Actually, I'll have a root beer instead of that water.
Sure thing.
Thank you kindly. Everybody's so nice in this town.
She pulls up a stool and smiles at the person next to her.
I'm Caroline from Corpus Christi. I grew up on a trout farm. Deedly do. Do.
Interior bar continues. Abbott is nearby playing a Galaga machine. Robert walks over to him and peers over his shoulder.
Oh, careful there. You score any higher in this saying the Rylands are going to recruit you to fight against the Kodan Empire.
The Last Starfighter. Did you get the 25th anniversary Blu-ray?
Was Scorpius half Scarian, half Peacekeeper? Oh yes, I got Starfighter on Blu-ray.
Abbott lets go of the joysticks and looks at Robert.
You're a fan of the sci-fi original series Farscape?
Robert nods.
Can I buy you a drink?
Abbott nods, and they walk into the bar. Interior bar continues. Shirley walks by, scanning photos on the wall. Finally, she finds another one of herself, looking ridiculously drunk and downtrodden, hugging bottles to her chest. Distressed, she peels it off the wall and continues. Exterior bar vestibule. Nighttime. The bouncer watches Pierce roll up in his wheelchairs.
You got some ID?
Pierce takes the mouthpiece out from between his lips.
Very funny, punk. Get out of my way.
The bouncer crosses his arms. He doesn't move. Pierce starts trying to turn his wheelchair.
I don't know how people like you even get jobs.
You need help, man.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? A little turning of the tables.
The bouncer looks around. He's confused.
Turning off what tables?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
He blows into the mouthpiece, trying to exit the bar. Interior bar continues, and Annie is still seated at the bar, sipping her root beer.
So I punched her right in the face.
Your probation officer? Didn't you get in trouble?
Hell yes, I got in trouble. Wasn't the first time, won't be the last. I'm not exactly known for my sound judgment. Back in Corpus Christi, they call me Capricious Caroline.
What's capricious mean?
It probably means I'm too busy living life to learn $5 words. Haha. Hot damn.
Interior bar moments later. Jeff and Brita have a few empties in front of them now. They're getting tipsy.
With an aged scotch, never use ice.
Never use ice. Got it. Why?
Destroys it. At most, what you want, 2 drops of spring water, activates the flavor.
Good lord. Do they have the rules to high maintenance poser drinking on the wall at L Street?
Do they?
Poser drinking? Hey, Miss Vodka Neat 4 Olives, what's that called? The Too Cool to Caretini?
Is it?
I bet the forced darkness of that drink order turns a lot of horn-rimmed heads at the red door.
I can't wait to understand these arguments.
This is a narrator line.
No, it's not here. Hey, y'all.
Oh yeah. Hey y'all, another round for ya. How's everybody holding up? I'll be back in 2 shakes of rabbit's ash.
She walks away, grinning, and leaving everyone at the table puzzled.
Who the hell was that?
Brita clambers over Troy to get out of the boot.
I gotta go see a woman about the female equivalent of a horse.
Glassy. Way to show Troy the ropes.
Shut up, L Street.
She walks away.
That woman is a hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricanes are bad, Troy.
I know.
Interior bar vestibule continues, and Pierce struggles to maneuver in this small space. The bouncer continues watching him, perplexed. The interior bar continues, and Abbott and Robert are seated at the bar.
I always thought it possible the wormhole Crichton fell through moved him across not only space but also time, which would suggest the Sebastians are our future selves, and Crichton is longing for a planet that no longer exists.
Huh. Hey, you're really nursing that beer over there.
Abbott takes a small sip. Then he keeps talking.
Which makes sense, because what kind of wormhole would it be if it could only move you from one galaxy, one place, to another within the same galaxy on the same day?
You know, speaking of wormholes, why do you say we used one to teleport this conversation someplace a little more private?
That doesn't make any sense. Wormholes and teleportations are two different things. That's what I've been talking about this whole time.
I noticed.
Cheers.
Your bar continues, and Annie is still at the bar.
I followed that band Fish, spelled with PH. I just lived in parking lots wherever they played. I don't even like their music. I just did to see if I could. Guess what? I could.
So what now?
I don't know. Even if I planned it, plans just fall off me like chicken crap off an armadillo. Annie's the one that plans things, not me. Annie's my friend. She goes to school here. Thinks she's got it all figured out. She wants to major in healthcare management. What does that even mean?
No idea.
I'll tell you what it means. It means a master's degree, followed by an internship. She's got the next 15 years of her life all mapped out. All she can do is either follow it or screw it up.
Another soda?
Actually, give me a screwdriver. I got no place to be. What am I? Annie?
Interior bar continues. Abbott is still talking. Robert appears to be getting more frustrated by the second.
First season, when you watch it the second time, is better than the third season. Fourth season, when you watch it the fifth time, is equal to the first, second, third,
Okay,
fifth,
okay. What's your name?
I think it's frozen. Abed?
Abed? Your name?
I think he's frozen. Abed?
Oh, Abed. I'm Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Abed, would you like to have gay sex with me?
No, thank you.
Wow.
Abed?
Oh, okay,
Robert?
there we go. We can do it again. Okay, what's your name?
Abed.
Abed. I'm Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Abed, would you like to have gay sex with me?
No, thank you.
Wow. Okay, so what is wrong with you? You can sit here this whole time and never pick up on the fact that a man is hitting on you.
Oh, I actually did pick up on it after a while.
You actually. And?
I really like talking about Farscape.
Robert throws a drink in Abbott's face and leaves.
It's a really good show.
Stargate's better.
Interior bar vestibule continues, with Pierce still can get into the bar. He blows into the tube, but then a voice comes from his chair.
Battery depleted.
His chair shuts down. He can move it.
Oh man!
He pouts. Now stuck. Interior bar moments later. Jeff, Britta, and Troy are laughing together in the hallway. Both Jeff and Britta are now very drunk, both slurring their words. And nearby, Shirley pulls down another photo. She has a stack in her hand.
Wait, you guys. Hey there! What have you been up to?
I was just praying for these poor souls in these photographs.
Oh, that's nice. But, you missed one.
Britta holds up a large framed, blowed up photo of Shirley at her most embarrassingly drunk. Captioning the photo are the words, "If you look like this, call a cab." The three begin to laugh hysterically.
We found it in the ladies' room.
Give that to me.
No, no, come on, don't feel bad. This makes us like you way more.
You think this is really funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little.
I had some bad years with the chaser.
Come on, it's a funny picture because you act so perfect all the time, and because you look like a zombie. But it's not funny when you're sad. We're on your team. Relax, sit down. It's my birthday.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Tone in her voice makes the three of them stop laughing. Brita hands it over.
I will see you all on Monday.
She walks away to the entrance.
Sheesh.
Boo town.
Shirley, wait.
Interior bar vestibule. Moments later, Pierce is still seated in his desactivated chair. Shirley comes out through the bar's door. She looks at him.
What?
Nothing. Get out of my way.
I can't get out of your way. I'm stuck in this. The chair broke. I mean, I can't. Could you please help me? Pretty please?
She goes to help Pierce.
Thank you, Shirley.
You're welcome, jackass.
Interior bar a little later. The clock on the wall shows that it's a mere minute to midnight, and Troy comes up to the bar.
Hey, it's my birthday, and technically I'm not allowed to drink it for another 45 seconds. Well, actually, it'll be 30 seconds by the time I'm done saying. But can I have a 7 and 7?
It's on the house. Happy birthday, kid.
He goes to make his drink. Troy looks around the bar. Annie is hunched over a few empty shot glasses, nursing a mixer. She's not thrashed, but she's bummed. Abbott in a few stools down from her, drinking, staring ahead. Jeff and Brita are slumped in the booth. They are chatting in the background.
I'd rather have my eyes gouged out.
A radio playing would be totally horrible.
On the clock, the second hand makes its way to 12. The bartender returns with Troy's 7 and 7, but Troy isn't there. She sets it down, looking around. At the door, Troy helps his friend out of the bar, and Brita is leaning on Troy.
Big boy, big boy, big boy. You're my big boy.
As everyone exits, Troy closes the bar door, revealing a picture of Shirley grinning drunkenly at the camera that says, "Thanks for coming, you'll be back." End of Act 2. Act 3, fade in. Interior Jeff's car, a little later. Troy drives. Annie is in the passenger seat, looking out the window. Brita, Jeff, and Abbott are in the back. Brita and Abbott are passed out on each other.
Troy, I think I owe you a birthday.
I'm cool. I actually always wanted to drive this thing.
What? Oh, this is my car? Don't crash it.
I'm not going to crash it.
Crash it, Troy.
Go to sleep, Britta. Go to sleep.
Crash his car, Troy.
Seems like a really dark chapter in our group's story.
Go to sleep, Abbott.
Cool.
He goes to sleep.
Hey, that's the place we should have gone to tonight.
Yeah, L Street, exactly.
This is the red door, stupid. Do you see a sign that says L Street?
L Street is too cool to have a sign. It's called L Street after the street it's on.
Troy slowly realizes.
The red door is on L Street.
L Street has a red.
Jeff and Brita break out in laughter. Troy suddenly slams on the brakes, screeching the car to a stop.
Hey!
It's the same bar? You two have been saying one bar's lame and the other one is awesome all night! And it's the same bar!
Well, he probably goes on Friday nights, which is lame.
You wish.
Stop! Just stop. I just spent the last 2 years thinking that you guys knew more than me about life, and I just found out you guys are just as dumb as me.
Brita and Jeff look at Troy.
Doy.
Yeah. The doy.
Got it. The doy.
He starts the car again.
The doy.
You can take me home first. I only live a few blocks from here.
You do?
Manny, this is a really terrible neighborhood.
Interior hallway outside Annie's apartment. A little later. A dirty hallway of an apartment building in a barred part of town. Troy walks Annie to her door and she takes out her keys.
This is my apartment.
She leans against the wall.
Weird night, huh?
Yeah. Alcohol makes people sad. It's like the Lifetime movies of beverages.
I pretended to be a different person tonight.
Abed does that like 3 times a week.
But I did it because I didn't want to be me. I did it because I'm not sure who I am.
She said accusingly.
Admit it. We went to school together for 4 years and you didn't even know me.
Yeah, but I know you now. You're Annie. You like puzzles and little monsters on your pencil and some guy named Mark Ruffalo. You're a fierce competitor and a sore loser, and you expect everybody to be better than who they are, and you expect yourself to be better than everyone, which I think is cool.
Annie smiles and gives Troy a hug.
Good night.
Troy starts to walk away.
I guess everyone's gonna be pretty embarrassed on Monday, huh?
Nah, everyone just got a little bit drunk. Nobody did anything that bad, right?
Interior of the Jeff's car, nighttime. Jeff and Brita are full on making out. Abbott is sitting beside them, getting shoved by the occasional arm. He's trying not to look at them, and Brita breaks off the kiss.
No, wait. What are we doing?
Yeah. What are we doing?
This is a bad idea, right?
Yeah.
The car starts beeping. Troy enters the driver's seat.
Okay.
He puts his hands on the steering wheel.
I flew off the handle earlier. I apologize.
They were making out.
Abed?
Why would you say that?
Why would you do it in front of me? I'm not a coat rack.
Troy just rolls his eyes.
Abed, no one likes a tattletale.
Abbott blinks, and then he nods.
Happy birthday, Troy.
Thanks.
You're a man now.
Troy smiles, and he keeps driving. Fade out, and in a factory. In tag, Abbott holds a large t-shirt.
I don't think this is going to be big enough.
Just try it. We're so close.
Troy's wearing many t-shirts. His arms stick out like a doll's, and there are boxes of t-shirts around them.
All right. Breathe in.
Abbott puts the shirt over Troy's head.
All right.
He exhales. He exhales.
Arms.
Troy moves up his arms as far as he can.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Abbott gets the shirt over Troy and begins pulling it down.
157.
We did it!
And Troy's phone begins to ring.
Is that you?
Yeah. Little help?
Abbott goes to start helping Troy to get his phone.
Hurry, I think it's a girl.
Left side or right side?
Left side.
Got it. Tell me when I'm close.
Okay.
Fade out.
Ah.
Whoa!
The end episode.
Great job, everybody.
That's a wrap.
Good job.
Good job,
So
everyone.
much fun.
Very nice.